So what is Career Day?
Career Day is an opportunity for students to learn about different careers. People come and they talk about their jobs, and kids learn that way.
Do you believe Career Day helps students figure out life after high school?
I'm a strong believer that it does help people figure out their lives after high school, because when I was in 7th grade, I attended the lawyer session, and 7th grade, I did not know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to make a lot of money. I knew I was good at reading and writing, but I didn't know how that translated into my career. So I went to the career day session. I met the Waukesha district attorney, and she was telling me all about her job, how she was a criminal lawyer, how interesting it was. She told me the skills, and then I realized that my skills matched up with that, and I realized that that is what I wanted to do. Every single year since that year, I have been attending the lawyer career day session, and every year just brings up my excitement to finally become a lawyer.
Mine has been the radiation therapy. I've always wanted to be a radiation therapist, and I go there every year, and it just builds up like my set goal on it, and it also informs me like what I should do for college and like how I'm going to ready myself for this occupation.
Who are you?
So I'm Mr. Hunt. I'm the College of Readiness Specialist for the School District of New Berlin.
Alright, so what is your opinion on Career Day? Like, what do you think it is to you?
I think for me, it is getting students experiences outside of just this building and the traditional classes that they have. Teachers can talk to you till they're blue in the face about certain careers and how their work ties to certain careers, but I think if we can get someone with firsthand knowledge doing a career that students have an interest in, that it gives them a little more depth and a little more information on how they can get to that position in the future.
Alright, and do you believe that Career Day helps students figure out life after high school?
I would think so. I mean, you probably want to ask the students, of course, which is why we survey you guys every year. But it's something I know that I didn't have, and I know a lot of teachers will tell you that they didn't have this kind of stuff in high school. They just kind of figured it out on their own. So just to have the opportunity year after year to listen to a different profession kind of helps you not only eliminate things you don't want to do, but then find out about new things maybe you were never even aware of. So I'd like to think that yes, it definitely helps.
Okay. Do you guys add more sessions every year? Like, how do you figure out what to add and what to get rid of?
So what I did this year, this was kind of my first year where this was just all my doing. This was my event. I take a look at the national labor market. I take a look at the labor market here in Wisconsin, and then specifically here in southeast Wisconsin, where it really affects the New Berlin area. So that's one of the ways I try to take jobs that are in need, and then also are above the median in terms of salary. So that's right in the middle of the total all salary makers in the state. We take information from the surveys from the previous year of what students liked, what they didn't, what students attended, what they didn't. So I would say for every 2 sessions we add, we probably take 1 out that maybe doesn't make the cut. And then we also have you sign up. And when we have a course that's usually below 1, 2, or 3, or 0, then we don't end up running it. So we try to change it every year so it's not stagnant.